CIG TV News Brief and Weather Forecast, I'm Donna Bush. New regulations surrounding COVID-19 were released on Monday, and at Tuesday's press briefing, the Chief Medical Officer of Health addressed the changes regarding the wearing of masks.
It's no longer an absolute requirement that people should wear masks all the time when they're in public places, and similarly, they no longer need to distance. The mask requirement relates to all public places, but there are some exceptions to that, whereby prisons, care homes, airports and healthcare facilities may require you to wear masks to look after the more vulnerable people who will be there, and also the fact that distancing in some of these places, such as in airports, is less possible. Similarly, on public transports and on school buses, you will still be required to wear masks in order to prevent any threat of transmission, as this is a close quarters environment and ventilation is never as good as you'd like it to be.
And you can watch the entire press briefing online at youtube.com/CIG television. Meantime, the Department of Commerce and Investment continues to grow its online services, which grew tremendously during COVID-19, as Director Ryan Raj Kumar Singh explains.
Our online system has been very, very progressive over the last couple of years. We've seen a tremendous increase in the volume of online applications. Over the last month, we've had 1,000 persons go online and use the system. Our new website too also has a lot of activity on there. So anyone wanting to do an application, we try to ask you to go to the online system for either your grants or your renewals. In addition to that, we have also updated our online system at www.dci.gov.ky to also include amendments. That is, if you wanted to make a change to your business name or you wanted to change anything on your license, you can now do that online at www.dci.gov.ky.
Again, for more information, you can contact the Department of Commerce and Investment via email at info@dci.gov.ky. And the Cayman Islands stays connected to the rest of the world by two fiber optic cables on the ocean floor, Maya 1 and the Cayman Jamaica fiber optic system. Now, those cables were laid more than 20 years ago, and now we need more modern connections. Miguel Jakes from the Ministry of Plahi tells us more.
Most of us interact with modern communications through our mobile phone or mobile device. And we see the towers and the mobile stations, but we don't usually notice the infrastructure that connects us to the internet, which is usually through the submarine cable. Initially, there's a request for information, and that was sent out through the government procurement system. And the team is now reviewing the information collected. So it's a lot of information, and it's a lengthy process, and we're taking our time to wrap our minds and get a better understanding of what kind of participation will be required of the Cayman Islands government, what type of funding will be required, and we're exploring multiple options. If it will be a government-funded cable or a public-private partnership or a joint venture where the Cayman Islands public residents can invest in this cable. So we're looking at a plurality of options, and it's quite an interesting topic.
Turning now to today's forecast from the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. Today's high temperature reached 89 degrees, the low 79. There was a 40% chance of showers going into the evening. Winds are southeasterly at 10 to 15 knots. Seas are slight to moderate, wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. Now, the synopsis shows a decrease in cloudiness and showers through to tonight as Tropical Storm Laura continues to move northwest of the Cayman Islands area. Now, for more on local weather, you can go online to weather.gov.ky for the latest forecast, or you can download their app, CINWS, for the latest there. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, wishing you a safe and a wonderful night.